Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us on this Thanksgiving Day. I'm Jurnee Taylor, and here's a look at what we're covering. A car explosion at the U.S.-Canada border raises suspicions of terrorism. Now, authorities say there's no evidence after finding no explosive material at the crossing. Plus, this holiday season, you can help someone in need. In 7 minutes, more on how you can contribute to a local organization dedicated to fighting food insecurities. And the arrival of Thanksgiving means holiday shopping season is in full swing. But finding the best deals online can depend on when you shop. More on those headlines soon, but first a look at weather. Meteorologist Simone Thomas joins us. And Simone, happy Thanksgiving. I'm happy to say that the sun is out. So thankful for that.
Happy Thanksgiving, Jurnee. Yeah, we started the day with some beautiful sunny skies. Now, I hate to say it, but as we go through the rest of the evening, we are going to see the cloud cover increasing. For now, we're going to still have a nice mix of clouds and sun. So as you're working on plate number 2, 3, maybe even 4, I'm not here to judge you. You got some sunshine, so go outside and maybe walk a little bit of that off to make more room for when the football games come on. Here's a check-in of where we're sitting right now. 57 in Little Rock, 59 in Pine Bluff, Russellville and Clinton sitting around 55. Now again, if you want to take a walk outside, maybe even take your favorite four-legged friend with you, they're going to have a blast too. Highs overall looking to climb to the lower 60s today. So a nice comfortable day with that cloud cover again increasing as we continue through the evening hours. I have another check-in of how the rest of your Thanksgiving weekend is going to look in your full forecast, so stick around.
All right, Simone, thank you. Well, we begin in New York, where authorities now say there's no evidence of terrorism in a car explosion at the U.S.-Canada border yesterday. Security video shows the car speeding, going airborne, and crashing into flames. The 2 people inside were killed. CBS News correspondent Nicole Skanga has more from New York.
Surveillance video appears to show the moment a vehicle careens into a customs station and bursts into flames.
We were walking up the road and we seen this car coming down towards the border, and he was flying over 100 miles an hour.
U.S. Customs and Border Protection video from another angle shows the car hitting a median and going airborne.
It was just like something you see in Hollywood or something.
He went up into the air and we just seen the fireball, and that's all we could see. It was just covered in smoke everywhere.
According to law enforcement officials, the automobile, which sources said was a Bentley, came from the U.S. side of the border.
At this time, there is no indication of a terrorist attack.
Authorities say the vehicle crashed through a fence, ending up in a customs inspection zone where it caught fire. U.S. and Canadian officials closed off 3 other international bridges in the region as a precaution, all of which have since reopened.
We received a lot of calls, and that goes to show how much on edge people are because of incidents that happen internationally and so forth.
The FBI handed this investigation back over to local police after finding no explosive materials at the crossing behind me. Meanwhile, U.S. Customs and Border Protection says one of its officers sustained minor injuries during the crash. Nicole Skanga, CBS News, Niagara Falls, New York.
Well, in local news, several people in Maumelle are now without a home on this holiday. This comes after the second fire in 4 months at the Millwood apartment complex. THV 11's Ashley Godwin caught up with residents and firefighters on Wednesday as they assessed the damage.
I'm fine. I'm thankful and blessed.
Peggy Scarborough lives at the Millwood Apartments. She was at home when maintenance was doing their monthly checkups.
They were coming out of my neighbor's, and her smoke detectors were going off.
Around 11 a.m., it was discovered a fire had broken out on the top floor of the building.
Our first arriving firefighters found heavy smoke and a little bit of fire when they first arrived.
Video given to us by Chief Cossey shows the firefighters battling the flames. There were no injuries to anyone living at the apartment or the firefighters. There was, however, a dog rescued.
It was checked out by MIMS ambulance and appears to be in great shape.
Multiple fire departments responded to the scene, including Oak Grove, North Little Rock, and Maumelle. The impacted building holds 16 units. 4 of those were damaged by the fire. Property managers are working to get those displaced by the fire into vacant units. Peggy has other accommodations during the holidays.
Just going and being blessed with my family.
In Maumelle, Ashley Godwin, THV 11 News.
Well, the fire marshal is investigating the cause of this fire. As for the fire earlier this year, which was 4 months ago, the Maumelle Fire Department said it started from material in a dryer vent. A Conway officer is recovering after being hit by a car. It happened in the parking lot of Golden Corral on East Oak Street, just off I-40. Conway police say the officer was working a separate accident when a car turned into the parking lot fast and hit him and another car. The officer was taken to a hospital in Little Rock, where Conway police say that he should make a full recovery. Now, while many are preparing the food for Turkey Day, some are looking ahead to Christmas and spending this week shopping for holiday deals. But as your packages arrive, keep in mind you could be a target. According to the Bryant Police Department, package thefts typically pick up this time of year. Police recommend sending your items to a hub requiring a signature when packages are delivered, or asking trusted neighbors to hold on to them for you if you aren't home when they arrive.
And they will drive neighborhoods, and they will, a lot of times they will actually follow even delivery drivers and steal the packages. So, you know, it's a horrible thing, it's a sad thing, but it is what it is. It does happen.
Police also recommend putting video cameras on your front porch in hopes of stopping thieves from walking up or even just catching their identity if they do. In a THV 11 update, a battle over a cryptocurrency mine being built in DeWitt has taken a turn. A federal judge has decided that Arkansas County won't be able to enforce a second, more restrictive noise ordinance. The judge says it violates a state law put in place this year shielding minors from discriminatory laws. The new Jones Digital Mine will still have to adhere to more lenient noise ordinance passed in July. We are in the midst of giving season, and a nonprofit called Maumelle Philanthropists recently opened their first brick and mortar pantry from the ground up. Now, members, directors, and even their board are unpaid volunteers. With a special grand opening in the coming days, THV 11's Michaela Johnson learned what got them here and why they do it.
We really serve a wide range of people.
Greta Gloston is the co-founder of Maumelle Philanthropists.
We actually ran a food pantry out of our co-founder's home.
She and her business partner started out doing just about everything, running a pantry out of a garage, cleaning houses, delivering furniture and groceries. Until they realized there was more food insecurity than there were options for help.
We decided to really centralize our focus. And really try to provide as much food as we can for people.
Now, Maumelle Philanthropists have a brick and mortar pantry, only helping continue their outreach.
We are serving over 100 families a month. That's upwards of 400 plus people that we're able to touch.
And their outreach is for anyone.
Which is why we don't include a financial requirement.
Gloston says she understands food insecurity firsthand and realizes that no matter someone's situation on paper, they could still need help.
It is just a real struggle out there. We've had so many instances of working parents where both parents work. Sometimes it's just people in a season of need.
The nonprofit's grand opening is this Tuesday, the 28th, and Gloston says she hopes to grow their volunteers, which in turn can help them help more.
Gearing up for a holiday season, rocking into 2024, just able to serve more than we ever have. We're here for anyone, regardless of zip code, regardless of financial status. All you got to do is bring an ID, and we're going to serve you and your family.
In Maumelle, Michaela Johnson, THV 11 News.
While they're not open today, they will be back open this Saturday. Their grand opening again is next Tuesday, the 28th, and anyone is welcome. If you want to learn more about their outreach, we have an article on our website right now. That is thv11.com. Also here at THV 11, we want to make sure everyone enjoys a meal on this Thanksgiving. If you or someone you know is looking for a place to go, you can go to our website, thv11.com, for a list of 19 locations across the state offering free lunches. Just check that out, and you should be able to find one near you. When it comes to Thanksgiving, leftovers are a highlight for many people. But coming up, we'll tell you what you need to know to safely enjoy your favorite foods after the holiday.
And we're going to have a look on how those travel conditions are going to look for any holiday travelers headed back home this weekend. Stay with us. We'll have more after the break.